Baywood is not a real city. Some of the events that happened in this video are real. However, most of them are canon to the AMP universe and hence only happened in my imaginary world, mainly with just the exception of the Spanish flu, which is a real event. It is 1848. A fleet under the command of Arthur Baywood is about to discover the land on which the city that would be built to carry Arthur Baywood's name. Arthur Baywood was a relatively low-rank captain who was commanding a fleet of settlers who were off to find new lands and make their fortunes. They landed in Baywood in 1848. This is considered the founding of Baywood. A small settlement grew into a prosperous village as it was on the coast, and quickly developed lots of houses. However, it was still small, but the population growth took off as it was situated in a good position for trade. The population rapidly grew, making Baywood a town. Baywood was incorporated as the town of Baywood shortly thereafter. As expansion continued, many important families looked at Baywood with an eye, including the builders. Builder 700 moved to Baywood in 1868, wishing to share in its profits and improve the town with his structures. He moved into town and built what is now known as the Builder. After that, the growth really took off. The town shortly thereafter became a city. The city of Baywood was born. Baywood expanded rapidly over the next couple of years as ships pulled into its ports and docks, expanding trade from Baywood to the mainland. In 1872, Baywood looked something like this. Yeah, it looked something like this. Hugging the coasts of most of the sides of Baywood, Builder 700 is now the mayor of Baywood, and he would have a long and successful term as mayor, retiring after many years in that position as a popular mayor. One of his first acts was to build a park, seen here. The park really helped Baywood expand, as people came all over to see its legendary beauty, as it was extremely well built by the talents of many talented builders, including Builder 700 himself. In 1900, Baywood looked something like this. Now encompassing much of the island of Old Baywood, its first truly tall structures were built. Many skyscrapers were starting construction around this time, and many also finished. In 1900 was a time of great progress. Now, let's move forward to 1910. Baywood looks very similar to how it did in 1900. And over this decade, until 1918, Baywood would continue to experience growth until 1918. In 1918, the Spanish flu struck, killing a lot of the population of Baywood, including Builder 700 himself. After this, Builder 800 took great precautions to prevent any other of his family dying. However, he stayed in Baywood. But after the Spanish flu, Baywood rebounded in an extremely successful way. And it really succeeded in a lot of its fronts. Now let's move to 1925. This is when Builder 800 decides that New Baywood needs some settling. He found a small settlement on New Baywood as an extension of the city of Baywood. Small settlement in New Baywood but returns home before 1947, leaving behind a prospering